The latest daily race seat takes us to Lago Maggiore full course, in Group 2 cars. And that means one thing. We got a lot of downforce to work with. But to use that downforce effectively, you need clean air. And that's something we didn't really get this week. Now, whether it's a good or a bad thing, real slipstream is back. And because of that, you're spending most of your race in dirty air. So honestly, most of these races are decided in the qualifying. It's just really hard to overtake unless you're significantly faster than the car ahead, or unless they make a really big mistake or get a penalty. Even though tire wear plays a big role here, overtaking is still tough, even with a significant tire advantage. That said, I ran a couple of races and they were actually pretty good. Why? Because I managed to get a solid qualifying lap and the driver in front of me made a couple of mistakes. I made a few mistakes myself too. The curbs at Lago Maggiore can be quite brutal. So here's the deal. I've said it before. Custom slipstream might not always be the best solution for these races, but on tracks like this, where there is basically no racing or strategy involved, even with a mandatory tire change, custom slipstream might actually improve the experience. So you cannot really undercut or overcut effectively here, and there is very little room for creative strategies. So in my opinion, custom slipstream works for certain races, for example, like this one. But we probably don't need them in lower classes like Group 3 and 4. So guys, you can let me know what do you think. Do you like this week's combination? And would you prefer real or custom slipstream in the races like this one? Alright everyone. Alright. It's probably on the mediums as well. Let's use +5, radar. This is my first time on the racing mediums. This is my first race actually. Dirty air is terrible. I can already tell you. Oh yeah, dirty air is... it is something. Let's see if I'm getting a nice toe on the straight or not. I'm probably not. No, it's too far away already. And just like that, I was out of the slipstream. And if you've done a few laps here, you probably noticed already. It does make a huge difference. Unfortunately, once you're in the slipstream bubble, it's almost impossible to keep up. Unless you've got a serious tire advantage, and I mean serious one. You're just not catching the car ahead. That said, it is quite rewarding when you hook up a great lap. But even if you're close, let's say within half a second, you're still at a big disadvantage because of the dirty air. So yes, the qualifying really does decide the outcome of this race. But the driver in P1 decided to do quite an unusual strategy later on in the race. I mean, this race is all about qualifying. Well, I need to do better in the qualifying because otherwise I'm not going to win this race. It's not possible to overtake. I mean, it is possible, but it's way too difficult. Oh yeah, that's very wide. And that's not a penalty. How? Then just one lap later, the driver in P1 drove into the pits to change his tires. And honestly, this was very surprising. It felt like a really unusual strategy. But hey, I wasn't going to complain. I saw a chance and decided to take the most out of it. I stayed out for 2 more laps on the same set of mediums before switching to the softs. Normally, the optimal strategy here is pretty straightforward. 6 laps on the mediums, then 6 laps on the softs. He tried something different, but honestly, I'm not sure if it was going to work. Might try to stay out, use fresh tires later. He might get stuck in traffic there. Not even an undercut now, it's like a major overcut. Just stay out, see how it goes. At that point, I was really curious to see how things would play out, because my race pace was actually quite decent. But he was already on a fresh set of tires and pushing very hard. Realistically, he was going to catch me. I mean, there was no doubt about that, and the gap, it was probably going to be pretty big. But I had my own fresh set of tires waiting for me in the pits. So I figured, might as well use them and, well, push them to the limit. Okay, if I lost the place, I'm probably not going to get it back, but let's see. Oh, didn't lose anything. I should start catching him now, because I got better tires. I just don't think it's worth it to stay out for that long. Because tire wear isn't a big factor, so I'm probably not going to get even 1 second. And when I get close, it just doesn't matter either way. Now let's see. But lap after lap, I started gaining. And not just a little, I was actually gaining a lot. Honestly, I wasn't expecting his tires to fall off that quickly. The gap dropped from 3 seconds to 2.5 seconds, and that's when I thought, this might actually work. Well, I'm catching him, but I know when I get closer, I'm just not gonna be able to close up because of the dirty air. Maybe I will. Well, I am gaining. He is going very wide, and I'm still not sure how that wasn't a penalty again, but... And this is where the real race began. Watching the replay later, I saw it. His tires weren't in a great shape, but in that moment, I really had no idea. I could only assume that they were starting to fall off, and that they would keep getting worse lap after lap. So I committed, I pushed as hard as I possibly could, lap after lap, trying to close the gap, maybe even force a mistake. The car just doesn't turn. Let's see. Let's make it interesting. Or at least let's try to make it interesting. Wow, that's wide. Again. I don't know how is he always going that wide and getting away with it. Very wide. Come on. It's so hard to be that close. Send. That's wide. That must be a penalty. You can't go that wide. Yeah. Yeah. It's a penalty. I just need to stay close now. Just stay close. Don't do anything, just stay close. I guess this is the only way to get a place here. Oh, come on, turn. Oh, I have to lift here. I think I'm gonna get that place. Let's see, I mean, I still don't know, but I think I am. Oh yes. Goodbye. Let's see how much time he loses now. And just like that, he served his penalty and I took the lead. At this point, I was actually curious. How much time would he lose now that he was in the dirty air? And on top of that, P3 was closing in fast. Dirty air, in my opinion, is one of the biggest issues right now. And it just kind of kills racing, especially on a track like this one or in a class like this one. Most of the time, the only way to pass is if someone makes a mistake or picks up a penalty. That said, if you've got some serious tire advantage, you might just be able to pull something off. And that's how I finished this race, with a bit of luck on my side. But hey, sometimes you need a bit of luck. That's easy. Bring it home. And let's take the win. Minimize the dirty air, yeah. I would agree with you. Because unfortunately it's not possible to race. Unless the driver in front of you pits very early, makes a mistake, gets a penalty or something like it. It's really difficult to race.